The greatest feeling in the world was holding my own gun. I'm hypertensive, but all my decisions been wholesome. My independence had me flipping on siblings I stole from. Said I'm just big and loud. Well, £1/2 is my silent treatment. I punched out plugs I could've stopped from eating.
Stash of the product, shy nigga got a gun in the mask in the grass, it's a popper. I was Robin Hood with the stock, don't get shot up. Now I'm watching Robin Hood in my stocks, they just shot up.
That's all it is. You just do the math. You solve one problem and you solve the
Everyone is like an Instagram scroll. They ain't got no real patience and no time. They don't got no value for that. You know what I mean? Attention is different now. So everyone wants things fast. Like, I want gratification. Gratification now. You know what I mean? This should take years to build up. You know what I mean? And that was me putting my dues in early to get where I'm at now.
That's like a curse word, though. When you tell people it takes years, I don't know anybody who wants to hear that.
Nobody want to hear that. Definitely not an artist. But I seen the best of them, like, you know what I mean? 3-4 years before they made it, yo. You know what I mean? And the ones that make it in that quick time, I promise you it's just as quick as they stop.
What was it about you that made everybody take a liking to you?
So for me, social, chilling, outside, wasn't tied up. I even had a whip, had an MPV, so I could pull up. You know what I mean? I wasn't taking the train to the city. So, you know what I mean? I was available. And then at NYU, they had a radio station. So at nighttime, Martin Moore and Mayhem was up there. And I'm seeing all the underground MCs now. This is where Punchline, Wordsworth, you know, AL, all of them start coming up. And
Shout
I'm
out
like,
to Punch Words.
you know what I mean? Like all of them start coming in. And I'm like, wait a second. And then Cypher Sounds. And I start meeting everyone that's now legends and people that really paved the way right at the station. Now, going up to NYU radio was another reason why I stayed up there a long time, because Martin Moore and Mayhem had it jamming. And I stole a whole bunch of records, too. So, yeah, I was up there collecting records to sample. They had a library up there.
The lesson here is time, though. The lesson here is time. It don't happen overnight.
Nah, I don't.
That's the big lesson I'm getting from all of this. Like, paying
I hear desire. I hear more of desire than time, like, because when you desire something, it don't matter how much time it takes for you to reach your goal, you're gonna keep going through whatever it is to get to that point.
I used to think that
That's key.
But that's not what I'm seeing coming back these days. It's not a matter like they want it, but they feel like they deserve it because they want it, not because they've done anything to earn it.
Right.
Which is a completely different thing. Like him saying time, it's like a curse word to most people. Like, bro, it's gonna take like 2-3 years. Nah, but I've been an artist now. Like I'm dealing with artists who I can't even get to push the release date back on the album because there's nothing buzzing right now. Like, I finished the album, we need to put it out. Like,
Yeah.
Bro, that wouldn't work.
Trust me, I've been there. I got artists telling me they don't got to post because Kendrick didn't have to post. You know what I mean? So,
But you ain't Kendrick. Fuck wrong with niggas.
but they had be like that. You know what I mean? They be in their own way. A lot of artists be in their own way. That's what I realized.
And there's no
They
artist
stand in their own way because they
I
can't
agree.
see the big picture.
Talked about
I
that
agree.
last night.
Yeah, we did.
You know what I mean? Artist
Stand in their
development.
way, bro.
Right. That's what I was about to say. There's no artist development like it used to be anymore. Like, where's the A&Rs? Like, you're like,
There's no A&Rs, man. This game is
Niggas like
Stage
one A&R
performances
the
be
whole game.
They ain't even
trash.
showing up to studios no more, man.
word.
Nah.
We watched
they
niggas
not-
perform last night, me, Math, and Chant. We watched niggas perform. We like, yo, Chant was like, where's the artist development? Like,
yeah, I'm just looking. I'm
what
like,
the
yo,
fuck?
they
Niggas
all
stage
over the
performances
stage.
is trash.
They dope. They good artists. You know what I'm saying? But
And music
it's like,
sound
yo,
good,
y'all
though.
all over the place. Like, 2 of y'all over here on this side of the stage, 2 of y'all over there, 2 of y'all in the back behind the DJ. Like, where's the combination of creativity on the stage?
Because everyone feel they just around, they ain't got to work. No one want to show you that they working. They just saying that they there, so they
It's
working.
the result. It's the
That's
end
the
result.
niggas be
I'm
feeling
there.
like because you
But
got
gotta
100
actually
niggas
be
on the
doing something,
stage.
talking to them, giving them
Right.
guidance, telling them, yo, let's do a performance.
Right.
I used to get DJ LS1 to come before the show, yo, show them how to do this, bro. And he knew how to do that stage thing. So there's certain things that I didn't know how to do, but you know how to call the right person and you bring them to the table.
Right,
And
right.
that's a part of A&R too. You know what I mean? If you can't do it, you're gonna find someone to do it.
When
You know?
do you know you got somebody who you know you can't get through to? Like, when do you know, all right, that he's not gonna listen?
This is
She's
gonna
not
be a problem.
listen. Yeah. Even if it's gonna be a little headache, That's understandable,
But
right?
they dope as fuck though.
Right, which is
They
what
may be dope as fuck.
this is the problem.
creatively.
They're dope as fuck. That's what got them in the door. That's why you fucking with them in the first place, because they're fire. And you know it, they know it. The problem is they know it and they feel like they don't have to work because they're doper than people who are already out.
Right.
They feel like that. Like, I'm nicer than this dude, I'm nice. And if there's one deal for him, there gotta be like 4 deals for me because I'm way nicer than him. So you start telling them to do X, Y, Z, A, B, and C. And like he said, Kendrick don't do that.
But the
Kanye don't
attitude
do that.
is what's going to block their blessings.
But that's why I'm asking.
I can tell you, when I had that, I'll tell you a more recent story with Joyner Lucas, right? Got him signed to Atlantic. 2 months after I met him, 3 months we had a deal. Craig and Dante heard the music, saw the video. I sent them, nice, good deal. Boy wanted to jump in, team is right, Riggs the A&R. So they like, yo, we're gonna put together a promo tour together. So you're gonna have to go do this. Promo tour, you gotta step around every city. You gotta tap in with every DJ or every radio station. You gotta sit down and do these interviews.
Shake all the hands, kiss all the babies.
Yo, after the third state, he was like, yo, I don't wanna do this no more. I'm like, bro, I've seen 50 do this, I've seen everybody. You gotta do this promo, bro. This how you gonna meet them. They gonna say they know you, you gonna build a relationship.
This is the job.
You gonna leave, they gonna spin your record, bro. And he didn't wanna do that. And I'm like, but I'm trying to like, yo, bro, you gotta do this. And he just didn't wanna do it.
What was it? What reason did he give?
He felt like he didn't have to do it.
And he had a following already.
He had a following, huge following in Facebook, a lot of social media fans. He was doing his thing and he was building it up, but he thought he made it already. And there was more work to do. This is where you get from where you was at, underground, to the mainstream. And that radio and them DJs matter.
Right.
DJs really matter. You tap in with them, go do everybody's interviews. You gotta give yourself to get it back too.
Do you feel like some of these artists become big head before the
Absolutely, that's a fact.
Wait, but so my thing is, that I understand the example you use, but when you look at Joyner Lucas, he's like, pause, huge.
Yeah.
Right now. And he uses, he screams independence. That's what he rolls off of.
Yep.
But
he could be bigger though. He could be bigger.
I agree. Because
he
you don't
could
hear,
be on
you don't hear
rotation
songs
on stations.
Right, you don't hear none of his
That's
records
a
on
whole
radio.
nother part of turning it to the next level.
I understand, but in this day and age, when he drops a record with visuals, it goes viral. Like, it's out of here.
Yeah.
So I understand what you're saying, but I feel like with a person like him, being that he knew he had a big following already, he said, yo, I really don't need to do this. I don't need the label. I don't need nobody. Maybe there's somebody in his ear. You know what I'm saying? You never know.
But imagine if those records were in rotation in
Probably
every city,
he'd have been
every
bigger than
state.
50. He'd have been bigger than 50
In every
right
state.
now.
That's what we did. Me and Fifth, we promo toured every state, every city. Fifth was on time. Did it. No problem. No arguing, nothing. Put that work in.
Right.
You got to do that. You got to shake these hands, kiss these babies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You
Mandatory.
got to do it. That's the saying. You know what I mean?
There's no way around it.
Speaking of 50, how did y'all relate?
Wait.
No, let's go do this chronologically.
Yeah,
You just brought him up.
We're not
Y'all
going
niggas
there
just
yet.
jump me. You see how they jump?
You're not going there yet, bro. You're not going there yet.
My
You
man's
jumping.
is crazy.
You jumping.
I love y'all niggas, but I'm saying I know how to defend myself,
You
though.
jumping. You jumping. Let's go do this.
go.
order.
Let's
Okay,
Yeah, you
okay.
ain't never had to defend yourself.
Okay.
Nah, you
fine.
good. We love you, brother.
I love y'all more.
But I'm definitely digging the fact that we giving some gems to the kids who are listening. The hard-headed shit. Yo, you are in your own way more than you know.
Stand out the
And
way.
these things that we're telling you, these things, executives, people who have witnessed it, people who do this for a living all the time, the things they're telling you need to do, we're not telling you that kind of shit just because. We're not giving you busy work. We're not telling you to do this because we're power tripping and making you jump through hoops. Like, this is literally what it is. This is literally the job. And just because they don't show you this part of the job doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Artists don't show you this part of the job because it's not the glamorous part. It's not the sexy part. It's the work. It's the tedious, everyday, in and out, shaking hands with people who might have bad breath, dapping them up, taking pictures with them. Like, all of that comes with, and all the greats have had to do this, being on time, being being professional, being cool, not snapping on people for no reason, not being a diva, big-headed. Like, all these things happen. The artists that I work with, they've been out for years on their own. And I try to tell them, you being dope is why I'm here in the first place. But if you want to go someplace else, you got to do something new.
Yeah.
You can't keep doing the same
There's
thing
a
you kept
formula
doing.
to success, and they don't know every part of that formula. So sometimes they got to listen to someone who's going to contribute to that.
And it's fluid. It's not
Yeah.
one size fits all. What works for Gap won't work for
That's
Champion
right.
and vice
Yeah.
versa.
Some people, like he said, don't have to be on those DJs. They could be underground and go viral and still make it.
Mm-hmm.
But there's ways you could just do everything, cover every ground, so you know you covered it.
Right.
And you know you got it.
But there's some artists that do pop overnight though.
A lot.
It's never overnight.
A lot.
So
It's that you just didn't see it. You just didn't see it. It's
there's
no such
niggas
thing
that
as
do
overnight.
pop overnight though, Mac.
There's no such thing as overnight.
Niggas record a record and they go viral next week.
They didn't pop. Not to mention the fact that they were at it before that record that they recorded. You just
they
now
built the
caught
following
on to
already.
it. It didn't.
I
It
don't
wasn't overnight. And I think the trajectory today is faster thanks to technology.
Right. It's
Absolutely,
definitely
100%.
faster,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm not
Definitely faster.
negating that.
Right.
I'm not saying that it takes 10 years anymore. It might take 6 months. Might take 10 months. I agree with you on that.
Right.
But don't ever think that overnight success you just saw was really overnight. You just caught that. You just caught the tail end of it. He just popped, and that's what you saw. But you didn't see the other
You
stuff.
didn't catch it, yeah, when they was playing it last
So
year.
you
when he
think
first started.
Bobby Smurda and them niggas was doing shows before they
He told us about him writing and doing this and all the stuff he was doing before that record.
No, I'm
took
saying,
off.
do you think he was doing shows and he was running the labels and doing certain shit before he popped?
No, but my point is,
He did do that one show in Miami with Meek and Fab.
No, we talking about before he popped.
Yeah. That was before? That was before.
So he performed with them before he popped.
That's how I seen him.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, he was in Miami with Fab and Meek.
Before Hot
before
Before
Hot
it came
Nigga.
out, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
There's always some level of work that the artist put in prior to us seeing the actual
Right.
song or hearing it.
Right.
It's some level of work that they put in. But some, I mean, like again, it happens so fast now due to technology. And to your point, going back a little bit about like artist development and all of that stuff, the artists now are looking at what's happening right in front of them.
right.
In contrast to looking at 50 and their progress or LL Cool J or whoever. They not looking at that shit. They like, man, listen, man, I'm gonna upload this motherfucker on Bandcamp or
Yeah,
whatever fucking
that's
site.
a fact.
And I'm gonna shoot this video with my man that's from the projects over there that got a camera. We gonna shoot this content. We gonna come up with a challenge.
We're gonna send
and
that
this what
shit to
we gonna
World
do.
Star.
Yeah.
We gonna do this. We
And
gonna
this shit
do
gonna
that.
move.
Yep.
Yo, bro, that's
We
moving
gonna
all
do
the
this
work down
one
the block.
dance
Yo,
that
let me
everybody
get me
like.
$5,000.
Yeah, no,
That's
that's
how it
what's
work.
happening now.
And you'll be gone in
Tomorrow.
a year.
Yes.
Yep, I
You'll
agree.
You'll be gone in a year.
None of that sticking.
Because you didn't build any of the relationships that it takes to maintain. No one's invested in you because they never watched your journey. They never watched you come up. So
Right.
they're not invested in you at all. And like Gat said, it looked to them like you just came out of nowhere, like you popped overnight. I can't get invested in something that pops overnight. I didn't watch this. And when you were on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, et cetera, you didn't post any of the journey. You didn't show you coming up.
Right.
We didn't take this trip with you. I'm not really a fan. I'm a follower. I just saw you. And it's a huge difference between followers and fans.
Well, there is an artist that actually showed her journey, and that's Scarlett.
Yeah.
Scarlett was on TikTok for what, 2 years and some change?
Prior to-
Shout
Prior
to
to
Scarlett.
her
Prior
fucking
to
popping.
everybody going crazy and the DJs.
And you seen her journey though,
Yeah.
like she was fucked up.
Yeah.
She
She was
struggling.
broke by DJs, right?
Yes, yes.
That's what they lack at too. EPKs. A lot of them don't be having, like documentaries on themselves of how they came up or where they came from.
Yeah, that usually comes after the fact.
Yeah.
That
You
comes
gotta,
in after
you
they
gotta,
succeeded.
You got to start from the door. Like building a fan base is not jumping up in front of people and doing some crazy shit, and then they look at you because those eyes are fickle, and they leave. They're quick. They something else shiny pops up. They over here like they off you
They got a short attention span.
because they don't feel like they know you. You
Right.
only. Everybody I've ever seen get successful, and my man used to say this: you only work with artists that you like, on some level, right? Your favorite artists are artists you feel like you could relate to. You feel like if you saw him in person, y'all would be cool. Like if y'all got a chance to smoke together, get a drink together, y'all niggas would be cool because you really understand them. You really dig the shit they saying sounds like shit that you would say. If you don't have the chance to relate to somebody, if you don't know where they coming from, how do you build that? He's just noise in the background. Might even be catchy, might be good.
But some of these artists, they fucking music don't even match their character when you meet them.
Because
Be like,
they just
you
don't
be like,
know
yo,
what it takes to get
damn,
on.
I thought you was tough. You meeting these niggas as suckers, like you know what I mean?
That been going on for years.
Too long.
You be like,
Even
damn,
back
my nigga,
during
I
when
thought
you
you was
started,
official.
right?
Your music made me think you was official. You was a sucker.
Yeah.
Well, he should be writing movies. He's good at
Good at acting.
he's
Good
great
actor.
He's
actor.
great at writing scripts and scenarios and scenes that convey that emotion.
But those words will make you feel like they some type of superhero.
It's all around. Look around you, man. You can find inspiration. You can find discouragement. It all depends on you. Perception is everything. Some people just hear another song. Some people hear the greatest. A nigga used to have no chill. Nowadays I bump side A. Traffic going bumper to bumper, stuck on the highway.